Here we are at Fistral Beach, Newquay, for Hoteliers Voice, where we're going to get an exclusive tour of the iconic Headland Hotel with Kai Sinkevicius, the Assistant Operations Manager, as we go behind the scenes and speak to some of the staff for 5-star Cornwall hospitality.
Hoteliers Voice. Exploring opportunity in hospitality with Ryan Haynes. Hear from the people making a difference. From revenue to operations, marketing to digitalization. Learn the thinking behind their decisions.
Hey, Kai, what a hotel. So the home of the witches originally.
Indeed, yeah, it is. Home of the Witches, been built as a hotel in 1900 and 126th year this year.
Brilliant. I mean, how long have you been here?
6 years. Started when I was 18, 24 now.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
As the Assistant Operations Director.
Assistant Operations Manager now. I started as a porter 6 years ago and they've looked after me, given me plenty of opportunities, and here I am today.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to give me a tour?
Indeed.
Let's
Follow
go.
me. Come on. This is Tracy. This is Ryan. Tracy's actually my mother.
Hi there, Tracy. Your mum.
I taught him everything he knows.
So you roped him into this hotel, did you?
No.
He roped you into this hotel?
Yes.
How long have you been here?
4 years in May.
And what is your role here?
I'm guest house now, but I was in the deck restaurant front of house for 3 years.
Okay, and what brought you here to the Headland?
I've always worked in hospitality since I was 16, off and on, so it's kind of always been in my blood, if you like.
And what is it about the Headland that you really enjoy working for?
It's a really nice, friendly, relaxed place to work, and it's a really good. The team are amazing. The directors are lovely. They're very approachable. So yeah, it's a nice place, and it's 5-star, and we get to use the spa once a week, and we've got our perks, so it's nice. Yeah.
Always good having a good perk or two, isn't it?
Always good having a good perk. Yeah.
Thank you. So here we are. What a lobby that we've got here as well. Very traditional.
Yeah, very. Stayed intact. It's had refurbishments over the years. I mean, when the Armstrongs bought it 46 years ago, it had carpeted walls, and the fire inspector said, if you don't take them off, we're going to have to shut you down.
Now we're going to explore a bit of the renovation work that you've had here in the hotel.
We'll have a look
as we go around.
Have a look at some of the new rooms. I've recently done the ballroom and then the restaurant 3 years ago, so have a look at the design and see how it's changed over the years. Through here is the front lobby and the ballroom area. So this is where guests lounge throughout the day. We sort of treated it as if it was your own home. This area was refurbished in January and February of 2025. So the restaurant was done. Restaurant room was refurbished 3 years ago, opened in May, and it was quite disjointed. We had lots of different colours in here. It was red, yellow, different theme. So what we've done, part of last year's refurbishment program, was to bring it all into one. Get the doors open, feel like it flows as one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, guests will lounge in here throughout the day, have lunch, light lunch, or snacks in the evenings, pre or post dinner drink as well.
Now I can see you seem to have movable walls.
Yeah.
So you can change the size and shape of this.
Yeah, so we can shut the ballroom off into 3 sections. We've done conferences up here for 200 in the past, weddings, exclusive use venues. It's a changeable space. You can get quite dynamic.
I mean, is there a need? Is it getting more and more sort of like conferences or specialist events that you're doing here?
We're leaning more into the exclusive use market for weddings.
Wow. Okay.
Events. We're being in Cornwall, you don't tend to get a lot of corporate business. It's more Kickstarters. If brands are coming down, maybe launch for a new product, they'll take over the hotel, or they need X amount of rooms or cottages. It works really nice for that. We're quite fortunate to have the space we've got.
So when you say exclusive use, describe some of the reasons that people might hire the hotel.
So we had a wedding back in September 2023, and then 2 years later, they came for their 60th birthday party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like the hotel that much?
Yes. So quite great celebrations.
So firstly, tell me a bit more about Fistral and the Headland that you've got here. Obviously, you've got the beach right outside, so that must be quite a draw for a lot of people that come here. Must be quite a few water sports activities that people must be able to get involved in.
I mean, you can't beat the location we're in. People come here for the view, but also for the area. Coastal walks, use the beach, get in the sea. We're fortunate enough to have the surf sanctuary on site. So Dom works with our guests and takes them out. Some guests come specifically just to see Dom and go out and have another lesson with him.
Okay.
He's built a really nice rapport with guests over the years, which is really nice.
These windows obviously offer such incredible views, don't they, out there to watch the moody sea at times as they are today?
The best thing about it is it always changes. No day is the same. Different sunsets, sets different places, different times of year. Always say to the guests, look out for the green flash. No one knows what the green flash is.
Right, okay.
It's if you get just the right conditions when the sun goes down.
Really?
It'll turn green.
Wow. Just looking around this space, the use of the greens and the heavy textiles, it's so inviting and so warm. You said this was just recently renovated.
It was, yes. Renovated in January and February this year. 63% of the furniture was reupholstered. So it was already owned by the hotel. It was sent off to a local seamstress. She works just a mile away from the hotel.
Brilliant. Okay.
So again,
she did everything.
63% of the furniture.
Of the furniture. Yeah. God, she was busy for a very long time, wasn't she?
We do keep her busy. And she's been involved with our room refurbishments this winter as well.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a great partnership we've got, a great working relationship. And we always try to, where possible, use somebody from Cornwall or somebody in the community, rather than branching out to bigger companies.
Yeah, I mean, as suppliers, I guess that's important to you. And I know that this is part of the conversation that we've had as part of the Hospitality Discussions Roundtable Roadshow. We spoke to a number of your suppliers, but from a perspective of sourcing materials and stock and all that for your restaurant, do you work with a lot of local suppliers as well?
Yeah, we do. Most of our suppliers are local from the area. Wherever we can, we try and go Cornwall.
So this is the dining hall through here. So tell us a bit about this.
So Restaurant Renmore opened in May 2022. So yeah, 3 years of operating now. It's called Restaurant Renmore, which means restaurant by the sea. It's Cornish for by the sea.
Okay, thank you for helping me there.
And we operate breakfast in here for our guests, lunch, afternoon tea and dinner. So 4 services in here. And the bar is open from 11 o'clock daily. So there's a constant bit of a buzz. There's something going on. You've got the open kitchen, show bar in the middle. So there's always something going on. It's a really nice environment.
I mean, it's quite a family affair, some of this as well, because obviously Verian Palmer and her family own this property.
Yeah.
Your mother, as you just said, works here. I met one of your other staff, her and her partner work at the hotel. Is that also throughout a lot of your staff?
It filters down. I think the directors are in every day, and it really does filter down. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong, the owners of the business, Verian and Richard work underneath, and they've really taken the lead on the directorship of the business now. And that filters down. Their family values are instilled into us, which is instilled into the team. And it's nice. And it's kind of typical and corny for everyone to say, it's like a big family here. It really is. Most of the staff are local. We have a couple of students who come work with us on placements from all around the world. But yeah, you've built some really great relationships over the years. I've been here 6 years. The longest 17 member, Headley, has been here 46 years.
46?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he actually came with Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong when they bought the hotel and started working here. When we sat down for our long service dinner, which we do every year, there was over 450 years of combined service in the room, which is
You've got a long way to go, young man.
I know. I'm only 6 years in.
And when you talk to me of, your career is developed quite fast, quite quickly. What are the learning schemes and ways that you develop your skills and knowledge to do your job?
I mean, when I started, I was a porter originally, moved on to reception. And then in the second lockdown, Verian rang me and said, do you fancy going on to a rotational placement program? And I said, yeah, sure. So I worked in every department in the hotel, which really put me out of my comfort zone, but I grew as a person and grew professionally. Then started as a duty manager, did a revenue management course with HOSPA, which really got my brain ticking because I originally wanted to work in finance. Didn't originally want to work in hospitality.
Right, okay.
Fell into it and fell in love with it. I think, like Mum said, it just runs in the family.
Yeah.
And then after that, I've recently gone on to study as part of the Master and Holders Aspiring Leaders Diploma. That finishes in March, but it's been such a brilliant experience to see other hotels around the UK, meet so many people and learn so much from the likes of Hillary. It's been great, but mentorship along the way as well. Verian's been very close to my career, and others like the likes of Josh and Jason have really, really helped me.
Brilliant. Well, we've seen here this absolutely exquisite Renmore restaurant.
Restaurant Renmore.
Restaurant Renmore, let's get it right. Kitchen, quite an open kitchen as well, which is quite nice to see.
That was new for us. We'd never had it before. So it's nice to have that atmosphere because they're constantly doing something in there. I mean, 4 services a day. Head down to the spa,
Right down here, I mean, what beautiful staircases that you have here. I guess these are the original. And
well, funny you say that.
no,
So these are the original up top.
Yeah.
This was never actually a part of the hotel. So they dug into the basement 20 plus years ago.
Okay.
And their original cast iron balustrades. And Mr. Armstrong wanted to replicate them. So the builders who still work for us now, they still do all our refurbishment work, built a template. So these are actually wood.
Okay, so the Headland Spa, this is where you get most of your treatments, I understand.
Yeah, correct. So this is the hotel spa, so where all of our treatments have their spa days. It's also, we've got the thermal journey, which is the hotel pool. In there, you've got the hydro pool, Cornish sea salt steam room, and sauna as well as tepidarium relaxation beds and aromatherapy showers. It's called the thermal journey because you went to go through all sorts of it's a thermal experience, really.
Well, I'll be staying here for the rest of the afternoon. I will be testing that out, and I'll let you know how it goes.
We've got the manicure pedicure bar, so people will come get their nails done. We get the regulars that come in. We've also got our membership program, so a lot of the members will make use of the facilities, the gym, and have treatments as well.
And I haven't been up to this first level. No.
Oh, there's something to show you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Lego masterpiece.
So it's a very, very accurate replica of the hotel. But yeah, put together by Mr. Sims, and him and his family have been staying for years. I might introduce you to Ethan. This is Ethan. Ethan, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ethan. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, yeah.
And what's your job here at the hotel?
So I'm part of the housekeeping group where you just kind of do a bit of everything. So my job today, while I'm covering for a co-worker on holiday, is to basically go around all the floors. Since there's 3, we have to go hoover them, we have to polish the skirting boards, and we have to do the glass as well. So yeah, pretty much that. Then I do some stuff in the spa, cleaning away the towels if need be, do the resort rooms.
How long have you been here?
It'll be 5 years this year, which is kind of crazy to say out loud, yeah.
Wow, and what other jobs do you do in and around the hotel?
Depends. Sometimes it can vary. Like I'll do some extra jobs. I've got a telephone on me. They'll call me in, do like miscellaneous stuff, like take dog bowls to rooms, blankets, other necessities guests need. Sometimes someone will just pull me to the side, be like, "Hey, can you get an extra towel for my room?" etc. Random little nitbits like that.
And what do you enjoy about working here?
Oh, I love the people here. I love my co-workers. Since moving to housekeeping late last year, I had to warm up to them because it was a whole new environment, whole new group. But they've all been so lovely. The banter we have is amazing. And since I'm kind of a germaphobe, I love cleaning up all the little itty bitty stuff. So with the Hoover, wiping down some stuff with the windows, it's just very satisfying. I just love where I work and how I work, So,
you must go back tired having to lug this Hoover around.
Oh, I mean, you kind of get used to it, I get like the muscles.
Excellent. Ethan, thank you so much for your time.
Cool.
Cheers. Lovely to meet you. And Kai's going to take us to a room now. I believe you've already been in there perhaps and sorted it for us. Thank
you, Ethan. This is an entry-level room for one of us. I'll show you this, and I'll show you one of our best suites.
Thank you.
If you want to come on in.
Oh, wow. Cozy. There's plenty of room in here. This is fantastic. Oh, look at that upholstery and the soft furnishings. Stunning. And you said that this was sort of renovated.
So these were renovated during lockdown and were brought to life. I mean, before, when I first started here, these rooms weren't very desirable, but we've really put a lot of work into making them what they are today. And they're actually some of the most popular rooms in the hotel. You're starting from around £180 per night for 2 people bed and breakfast. That has access to all the facilities in that.
So Kai, tell us about sort of the business here of the Headlands. I guess, like much of Cornwall, you're incredibly busy during the school holidays, summer.
Yeah.
When do you really pick up business? When does occupancy go insane?
July onwards, really. But part of our strategy this past last year was trying to level that curve and have business all year round. Keeps staff in employment and keeps us busy and keeps the hotel ticking over. Allows us to continue to reinvest in the building as well. Our last campaign was 125-year celebration for our 125th birthday. And it was a massive success. Really, really, really busy year. So I'll just show you Best Suite 305. So this was, again, refurbished in the last 2 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, the smell is wonderful. The amount of light in here.
So part of the refurbishment work was just to make the room as beautiful as possible, but we did some structural stuff as well. So we put this glass panel in from the shower. So while you're having your shower, you can still make the most of the beautiful views.
And all the natural light that you've got here.
It's a stunning room. It's the only room with a sheltered balcony.
We were all sat at breakfast talking about how much water we used when we had a shower. Is that a
Nifty,
common
isn't it?
topic of conversation now?
Yeah, guests will often say at checkout, I only used X amount of litres, or I've improved on my last day. I've had a shorter shower this time. It's nice to get them involved in the journey that we're on. I don't think we've really touched on it, really. We're on our EarthCheck journey. We're EarthCheck Silver now. And that's a massive, massive journey for the hotel. Massive milestone to reach.
Sorry, you need to explain what that is
EarthCheck.
to me for some.
So EarthCheck is the world-leading accreditation for sustainability in hospitality and tourism. All team members are taught that from day dot, and it's instilled into everything we do. Every decision we make has sustainability in mind. I touched on the fact that the ballroom was 63% reupholstered.
Yeah.
That wasn't done through cost saving, that was intentional. At the Headland, we've got 86 hotel rooms and suites, 39 self-catering cottages, and they range from 1 bedroom to 3 bedroom. Got 3 restaurants on site. So we've got Restaurant Renmore, which we looked at earlier, the Deck restaurant in the Aqua Club, and then Ugly Butterfly by the Adam Hamlin Collection, which is also located in the hotel. Hotel spa downstairs, the Headland Spa, which is adults only, where we do our treatments, our gym facilities, and then the Aqua Club, which we'll go take a look at now, with 6 pools, sauna, separate restaurants, change of facilities, a lot.
Excellent. So here we are at the cottages in the village.
Yeah.
How many cottages have you got here, did you say?
39.
Mariners 2.
Mariners 2, yes. So this is one of our 2-bedroom cottages. It's one of a kind. There's quite a few stairs. So there's a twin room downstairs, but we will just make our way up.
Okay.
So all of the cottages have very similar interiors. Every master bedroom has a 4-poster bed with an ensuite. Unique thing about the cottages, they were, when the Armstrongs put the planning permission to build them, I think people thought they were a bit crazy because they said every bedroom will have its own ensuite. And back then they were told, well, why? It's a bit of a waste. It's a bit stupid to do that. And now it's a unique selling point of every single bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom and toilet. But we've got the living room, well, the lounge space and dining space on the 3rd and 4th floor. So you've got views from the kitchen and from the dining area.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Beautiful view there.
Gets better.
And there's windows all round, so there's plenty of light.
Yeah, plenty of natural light. But then this is the main draw of Mariners 2. So you've got 270-degree ocean views looking out over the Atlantic, but also back towards Newquay and up the coastline towards Trevose Head.
You could spend all day in here, even if it's horrible outside. Wow, you've got the coastal path running around there as well.
Yeah.
So Kai, you brought me to the Aqua Club. How long has this been in existence?
5 years now. So the building was actually handed back to us just as lockdown hit.
Oh, wow.
Which is probably the worst time for a completion of a brand new building. So we opened it back up when we opened up the hotel, which was quite a job. So yeah, 5 years it's been open and running.
New product, new offering. It's come out of COVID. I mean, I've spent time in here already. It is really lovely, really lovely. Really enjoyed it. Jacuzzi overlooking the sunset.
Yeah.
Is it a cool pool? Because that was pretty chilly.
Yeah, so we've got the cold plunge pool around the outside, which is brilliant. I mean, I love doing it. Once a week I'll come in here, hop in the cold plunge and then get in the Headland the spa for a bit of a reward after.
And it's got a sauna in there.
Yeah.
And then it's quite a large, long pool.
Yeah, so we've got 6 pools over in the Aqua Club, 3 indoor, 3 outdoor, 25-metre length pool, which is 2.5 lanes. It's got the feature wave wall in there as well. And we've also got the Deck restaurant, which is a Mediterranean offering, but that's breakfast, lunch and dinner. So it's brilliant for packages over here. We often run spa days. Let's say we do, on average, maybe 60 to 80 spa days a day, which is quite something.
Now, you've been in the industry for 6 years now, and there's a lot on offer here. Obviously, you can cover so many aspects of hospitality at this resort. When it comes to sort of, recruiting new people into the industry, what do you think should be done or to excite people about hospitality.
Yeah.
What do you think's missing when it comes to people's understanding of hospitality today?
It's a massive focus point of mine, and something I'm quite passionate about is when I grew up and going through school, no one ever spoke about hospitality. It was never considered as a career option. It was always the job you fall into while you find something else. My outlook on that's completely changed. And Varian's been doing so much recently in schools, and as you touched on earlier, she think 27,000 students they've spoke to as part of the Cornwall Hospitality Collective, which is an outstanding number. And we've seen, the benefits of that already. Our young people's training program throughout the summer from 14 to 16-year-olds with successes like Charlie. Charlie's one of many. There's a lot of young team members that have been with us for 4 or 5 years who are developed into some really, really, really core team members.
And you guys I guess, being embraced by people like Varian and the owners here that really want to take it in a positive direction, really embrace both community, but also the need to evolve of the industry makes such a difference to perception, but also the stories that you can share.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Kai. It's been absolutely fascinating getting this tour, getting a few insights from you as to what makes you work in hospitality and what a stunning hotel you do work at.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's been an amazing 6 years so far and lots to come.
What a pleasure it was to meet Kai, a young professional that is incredibly enthusiastic and passionate about the hospitality industry, and to get a tour of this Headland Hotel that is truly evolving with the times. New technologies, processes, with the right way to engage with staff and the community to ensure a successful future. I think was also an example of a hotel that is working collaboratively with its partners to address the evolving times, but also ensuring that it's using tried and tested approaches. There's no need to be early adopters necessarily, because sometimes that's not right for the business. So from here, Fistral Beach, the Headland Hotel, this is Ryan Haynes for Hoteliers Voice.